Trademark now.
Almost.
Hey guys, I'm Tori.
I'm Karen.
And welcome to What You Say TV show. So as we spoke about in our last segment, we are going to go over vision boards today. Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
What you say?
So vision boards can be used for a lot of things. Basically, they're just primarily ideas that you have in your head, things that you want in life, and things that you want to do in life that you put down on paper so that you can constantly look at them every day so that they can start manifesting in your life. So this can be anything. This can be from short-term goals to long-term goals. You can have multiple ones. There's different ways that you can do them. And so today we're going to talk about how you make one, ways that you can actually figure out how to do one, and things like that. So
yeah. We had a book my aunt let us borrow. It's called Visioning: 10 Steps to Designing the Life of Your Dreams. Side note, I've not read it, but I've only had it for a few years. It's on the list. It's on the list. But anyway, there was something really cool in here that I hadn't thought about, because whenever I thought of a vision board, I thought of putting everything, all the goals I wanted to achieve or obtain on one board. And this book suggested breaking down your ambitions or your goals, your visions, to separate boards. So I guess depending on what type of person you are, if like putting everything on one board might be too much for you, or like too much to focus on, this book suggested breaking down one for your work and career, and then one for visioning your relationships, what type of relationship you want and how you want to see yourself with someone, or alone, or however you feel. And then there was one for health and well-being, and then one for finding your place, like a home or maybe a state or a country that you'd want to live in. So I thought that was kind of cool to break it down like that, versus like long-term or short-term like we had talked about in the other one.
Who's the author of that book?
The author is Lucia Capiccioni, PhD, ATR. There it is.
Right, so I'll definitely put that down in the comment section so you all can look that up if you're interested in that book, because I really think that is a really good, excellent reference for you.
And there are tons of
different ideas in there.
Yeah.
It looks like,
and well, I mean, just on the internet, or you wouldn't have to like look at that book, but if you need a reference, it's probably a good place to start to get an idea.
And definitely for people who don't want to look it up online and then
keep
it.
Or you can keep it on your bookshelf and just look at it. No, I'm just kidding.
So some of the things that you need to start your own vision board, we have several things available for you to look at today. And like I said, there's different ways that you can do vision boards. One of the ways is by purchasing poster boards. I got this poster board at Walmart. It came with 8 sheets. It's very inexpensive, as you see. It's a little bit more flimsier and stuff like that. And you can get some that's a little bit more sturdier. I like to make multiple ones, and so therefore that's the reason why I didn't care as much about the quality of it. I wanted it to be a little bit thicker, because you definitely want to do that so that you can hang them up and so that they're right in front of your face wherever you're going to set them at. But this is some of the poster board that I've got. Other things that you can use is you can use definitely magazines for your pictures and things like that. So if there's a certain car or something like that that you want, you can find a car in here, and
or even on the internet. I know you had just kind of Googled vision or images.
I definitely did that, because I couldn't find like the certain house that I wanted or anything like that, or the car that I wanted. Mine I broke down to like even from the interior of the car and stuff like that. And what's important is to understand is that even though you cut out something for your vision board and you put it on it, it may not necessarily be that exact replica of what you actually posted. But it could be something very similar. Like one of the things that I did was my car, the type of car that I wanted. Now the type of car that I wanted was a BMW, but
which still might get there.
Yeah, still might get there. But the car that I ended up getting was very similar to that car, and like I said in the last segment, I envisioned it having roses in the passenger seat. And when I went on a date, someone gave me pink roses, and I put them in the passenger seat, and so I was like, "That's my car." So there's other things that you can use. Karen likes to do different quotes and things like that. I also like to do different quotes, so I do mine a little bit differently than putting them on my vision board. But she does definitely put some on their vision board. And then you can use different things like from magazines. You can do even if it's something from like coupons or something like that.
Or like stuff you want to do on your house. Like I found this really cute idea for the porch, and I was like, oh, that might be cute to do it wherever we live next or whatever. So I hold on to little ideas like that.
Yeah, so you're definitely going to need, also, you can write on your vision board, so you can use markers, you can use color pencils, you can use different pens and things like that. You're definitely going to need scissors for cutting. There's going to be a lot of cutting, especially if you're going to do the vision board, if you're going to use the poster board for your vision board. And you're going to need tape or glue sticks, as Karen's reminded me that you can use glue sticks as well. So there's different things that you can use.
Or stapler, whatever.
Yeah. Stapler not so much, because once you get to the middle part of it, it's going to be a little bit difficult. But yeah, definitely something that's going to just secure your pictures down and things like that. So what we're going to do is we're going to show you our vision boards that we individually made, and I've made multiple vision boards. Another way that you can do vision boards as well is I copy things to my phone, and so I have a lot of different I have a lot of different quotes and stuff. That's why I keep my quotes and stuff. And so like if it's like whether it's like an engagement ring or something like that that I want, that's all in my phone, so I can always go through my phone and look at that as well. So I always have that handy with me. But
So fancy.
this is one of my vision boards, and this is one of the simpler ones that I did. This is not anything specific. I just put a lot of random things that I wanted on here. One of the things that I wanted was financial abundance. I wanted a successful YouTube show. I also entered a survey, which there's a contest where you can win some money, and I put that on there because I want to envision myself getting that. Things that I want to repay, people that I want to help in life, and things like that. The type of job that I want to put that on here. Me having 2 children, a happy relationship, me getting pregnant and stuff with a little baby bump, a healthy pregnancy, the type of guy I want, and things like that. And so you can do it any way that you want. Like I said, you can also, as you see, I've written on mine as well, so you can definitely do that too. And this is about the new job that I want. This is one that I got hired. And then I really love, I love roses. It's not my favorite flower, but I love pink roses if I get roses. So put that on there. So
very cute. And I'll show you mine. I went with like a thicker board just because mine was a little more long-term things we wanted. So we eventually want to own a bed and breakfast. So I couldn't find a picture exactly of what I wanted, so I just kind of drew an example, and then just wrote a little note under it just to have that like visual for remembering of what I want for in the future. And then peacocks, I heard, were a symbol of spirituality. So I wanted to have that in our lives, just kind of keep us balanced and remember it's not always about us. And
they're so full of color and light, so I can see that.
And then of course the phoenix, so we can reinvent ourselves. So if you're having a bad day, or you look at this in like 6 months and you're like, gosh, nothing is going right, it's not going on, you just have to like go back and start over and reinvent yourself. And then of course I just write notes on here about like keeping our marriage healthy and balanced, and I had notes on here about the kids. I want them to be healthy and courteous and grateful for what they have, and just to keep a happy and nurturing life, and be debt free.
And as you can see, with hers, it's not even completely filled. So you don't have to fill your vision board up all at once. You can go back and put bits and pieces. So as she continuously finds things, she can go in and add new things to her vision board.
So like I found this on the front of a magazine. It says, "Say yes to life." So I would put stuff like this on here, even though it's not really a goal I want to obtain, but it is in a way, because I get, I sometimes like get just stuck in what we're doing. And, you go to work 8 to 5, work 40, 45 hours a week, and you got the kids and you got activities, and you just forget like about yourself. And to me, like having a vision board and writing these quotes and keeping that, it just kind of keeps everything kind of balanced for me and reminds me of, you know, there's going to be tomorrow, and we can do something different tomorrow. We don't have to do the same thing today.
And those quotes actually help you with your vision, so it helps you continuously to stay in a positive space, so that you can continuously try to remember those things and envision those things, so you can manifest those things quicker in your life. Because the more positive that you are about it, the faster that they usually come along.
Absolutely. So we would love to hear, like, maybe you guys could do a vision board, or if you have one, you could send us a picture of what you did. We would love to see it or hear about different ways you found things to put on it, or what you like to put on your vision board. I think that would be really cool.
Yeah, that would be great. Yeah, so let's definitely start a dialogue. Like we always say, let's start a dialogue, and let's talk about, you know, things that you have done. If you've also started a vision board and you manifested some things like that, give us your positive feedback and what your stories are surrounding that. Or if there's something that you're confused about or anything like that, just ask any questions. We'll gladly answer those as we can.
Absolutely. I guess that's it.
Yeah, that's definitely it. So if you all have any questions, again, like I said, just start a dialogue with us. So like,
comment,
and subscribe. Bye, guys.
Bye. Have a good night.
Yay!
Uh-oh, dum, dum, dum.